Alright, hello guys, it's SlackOut here with the another battle for APA Indigo League, week 5, and we are going against Sedona Scorbunnies, coached by Miss Suzy. And I'm I'm waiting for this match because last week we took an L, and this week I'm hopefully gonna bounce back from this. We have pretty good matchup. The opponent has Mega Blaziken and Duke's defense and such, and Klefki is very scary man because double screens are very scary and spike stacking is kinda yikes. But either way, I have my team here and I'm going to go through it very fastly. Fastly? Very fast. Not fastly, that's not a word. So, we have Buzzwole Glassy as our first mon with pretty bulky EV spread, 188 HP, 112 defense, and 100 speed. And remember what I'm outspeeding? I am outspeeding like no speed. Something, no speed Deoxys probably. That's probably what it is. And attack is enough to, I believe, two-shot Deoxys defense with Leech Life with the Life Orb. And we have Leech Life, Drain Punch, Earthquake, and Roost. It hits most of its team, most of their team. Um, yeah, like it's my Prager with the Life Orb, and Leech Life, like this is my main answer for Deoxys defense, because that thing is bulky as hell, and I need something to kill it, and this does it pretty well. I think we take like 2 Psychics and even more Psy Sharks if there is something like that. And our next man is Baal Tapu Koko with Electrum C, having moves as Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, U-turn, and Defog. So our Defog is our Tapu Koko, mainly for Klefski's screens, because Scummery isn't staying on Klefki just because it's a stalemate and they get screens up and such. So I decided to put Defog on Koko, and maybe we get the screens off or something if they even bring screens and or spikes, whatever. I think Klefki is coming. Well, Klefki is obviously coming, but I thought that Klefki is coming. You can see up there that there is a Klefki in there, so that's obvious that I know that it comes at the moment, but it was the case before the battle as well. So we are max special attack. We hurt Mons very hard with Thunderbolt. They have Nidoking, which is hard Tapu Koko check again, like Nidoqueen last week. But we can just U-turn on it and get like Porygon in and Slowbro comes in as well. But yeah, we have enough speed to outspeed like not the fastest mon. We don't outspeed Blaziken because they have speed boost either way, so it doesn't matter if I try to outspeed it. But the second fastest mon, I believe we outspeed with this speed investment. And I believe like something Choice Scarf Honchkrow as well, if they are trying to speed creep something. And next up is our Charlie Slowbro rocking Wakanberry again, like against the Mega Mewtwo X, because this is my check for Blaziken. We can take Thunder Punch. I believe we take 2 Thunder Punches without Swords Dance, and with Swords Dance we take a Thunder Punch with Wakanberry. That's what I remember. We are max HP, max defense, just max everything, so we take as much hits as Blaziken can throw at us. And then we have a magic coat, because if I see Deoxys defense coming, I might lead with Slowbro and try to get magic coat on spikes. Would be fun, and I believe magic coat is plus priority. It should be, so we get the like taunt and stuff like that as well. And toxic is probably most important. And then we have we can just throw our own toxic as well, but it also protects us from it. And then we have Scald 2 shots Blaziken, which is good. And then we have Slack Off, and this time I have my Regenerate on it. I didn't forget it, as I did against Cloyster. Yikes. Next up is Porygon 2 Blender, and Blender here is our main way of dealing with everything. Porygon takes any hit except like Mega Blaziken's attacks with fighting type, because Porygon doesn't like those. We have download, we get the special attack boost against most of stuff, Nidoking, and we should be taking Deoxys defenses special attack boost as well, because they probably invest in defense more than special defense because of our Rayquaza. And we have Dry Attack, Ice Beam, Protect, and Recover. Protect is there just to get toxic damage from my Ottomans and just scout what they have. And I believe the C move user is something that I put the Protect for as well, just to see if they have the C move. But we are max HP, and some like defense we take Flare Blitz from Blaziken, and we take Araquanid's Liquidations somewhat well, and special defense enough to actually live 2 Sludge Waves from Nidoking easily. I believe we almost live 3, with depending on rolls. And then we have Skarmory, Clockwork with Rocky Helmet, Raw, Stealth Rock, Tailwind, Roost. And this is my Araquanid switching. We get this in, and we have Tailwind on this for our Rayquaza, because we have some cheese potential here. And, well, cheese and cheese. We have Raw for things like Calm Mind or Cosmic Power Deoxys defense, because Deoxys defense can't really touch Skarmory at all, so that's good. And then we have Stealth Rock Tailwind Roost, so no defog is in go-go, so our Skarmory doesn't need it. But we can't actually attack with this mon, so that's my main thing with this is to come in once, give chip with Rocky Helmet and either Raw or Tailwind, something like that. It's my emergency button pretty much. And then we have Rayquaza, hello, again with the choice band, it hits so hard. We have V-Grade, Dragon Ascent, Outrage and Extreme Speed. I believe our 3 moves here hit like any of the mons, pretty much. Klefki dies from V-Grade and doesn't take Dragon Ascent really well, and everything else dies in with Dragon Ascent. I'm not sure why I have Outrage there, but it was for something. You have max attack and enough speed to outspeed the lower one, like Honchkrow max speed and Nidoking max speed and stuff like that. We don't want to take any risk with this, and we come on Stealth Rocks 4 times with our HP investment, 3, 5, 3 in there. And yeah, pretty much I just threw rest in the special defense. Maybe we take something. But yeah, we'll come back into the battle ASAP. So we are back with the battle, and as we see, they have the Deoxys and the Klefki, so spike stacking is very possible. And Honchkrow is one of the mons that I didn't think they would bring. Like, that was only mon I thought they wouldn't bring at any time, but they did. And it's probably going to be, well, I know at the moment, but it was probably gonna be Scuff or Agility or something like that. Probably not Banded or any Nasty Bloodshed or anything like that. But yeah, we'll start the battle here, and we do lead. They lead with Deoxys defense. I should have led with the Slowbro. I decided to lead with Porygon 2 for some reason. I'm not like Nidoking lead, I think. There comes a Tauntaun now, Slowbro from Deoxys defense. We just switch again for the Buzzwole. Let's see what this Deoxys actually has. They Stealth Rock. And now our Buzzwole is free to hit something. And Clef comes in, which is good switch, obviously, because our Leech Life doesn't do jack to it. And depending on that damage, they have special defense investments, which is kinda bad because our Go doesn't like that. But yeah, we go into our Coco and they go into the Nidoking to answer that. And I think we did a double. No, we didn't. They go into Nidoking as a double, which is great move. So we go into Porygon and we take a Thunderbolt from this Nidoking, taking advantage of my Electric Terrain, which is sad. I think the Thunderbolt actually like hits my Slowbro really hard, and that's and Skarmory as well. So they do not have Flamethrower on this set. So Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Thunderbolt, and probably Ice Beam. Earth Power isn't actually anything they need, so there might be like Toxic Spikes there. With the we take their Thunderbolt 35% pretty well, and then they hit us with the Sludge Wave, which does a tad more. Might have been a max roll, depending on their set, and we just recover, and we hit the Ice Beam after that, and we freeze the Nidoking, which is huge. I'm sorry for my opponent here, but we take that and I recover and leave this Nidoking frozen and knock it out next turn. So our Porygon gets another kill for the trophy cabinet, and when it comes in, we switch into Skarmory, and we don't take that really well. I should have brought more defense on this Skarmory. We just die into 2 liquidations, but we get our rocks up and 2 Rocky Helmet chip damages, so that's okay. That's fine with me. So we go into Koko because they don't have their ground type anymore. We are free to Thunderbolt and get our next kill on Araquanid with Tapu Koko. They go into Klefki. I just pop the C here. They do light screen. I have my defog if needed. We crit. Lefty would have lived with the investment it had. I think it was a roll, but very much in their favor. They go into place again, and I go into my place again check as Slowbro comes in, and they do Sword Stance here, which is scary. And I know they have Thunder Punch. We take that 61%. Very well. We just called. Sadly, they have the light screen, so that kinda hurts me. So they Thunder Punch us to death, but we got the chip what we needed. I believe Rake was just extreme speed here, and kills the Blaziken with the banded damage. Yeah, we do, which is nice, because this Blaziken would have destroyed my life here. They go into their Deoxys. We switch out. Extreme Speed won't do anything to this. We go into our Buzzwole. Ice Beam comes out. 33% on our Buzzwole. That hurts a lot. But Leech Life will hurt back as well. We Roost actually. I should have Leech Life. Definitely Leech Life there. Roost might have been misplay, because Leech Life was damaged. And we get frozen back, so we are square with the freezes, and sadly our Buzzwole needs to go. I definitely should have used Leech Life over Roost. I don't know why I started getting greedy there. We go into Rayquaza, because Rayquaza's Dragon Ascent will hurt this Deoxys very much, 93%, and we die to an Ice Beam. So Rayquaza helped us not to lose game against Blaziken and weaken this Deoxys up very well. We go into our Koko. Koko should be able to clean here in any case, even if it's Scarf Honchkrow. Deoxys dies to a Thunderbolt from Koko, and Honchkrow should die to Thunderbolt as well if there is no shenanigans here. They Brave Bird, does 38%, and it is indeed Scarf Honchkrow, and we kill it with Thunderbolt as the last move from our Koko. So our Koko got like 4 kills, I believe, there. They killed Honchkrow, Klefki, Araquanid with Thunderbolt and Deoxys defense, and Porygon killed Nidoking, and Rayquaza killed Blaziken, which those 3 are our top 3 MVP mons easily. I think Porygon 2 is actually like very high for the MVP race, like 17th or something like that, maybe even higher than that. But yeah, I'm glad I actually played this game well. The crit on Klefki, the freeze earlier didn't really matter, because we got freeze back, kind of because of my greediness. But if Klefki didn't get critted there, they would have probably gotten Reflect up if they had double screens. But I had my chance to defog them away always, so we were kinda in like In a situation where we didn't gain anything, they would screen up and I would defuck. Either it would have been light screen or reflect up in any case, and I will believe that they would have chosen light screen. And then now Slowbro would have done the same amount of damage on the Blaziken through the light screen. So, or like if they had reflect or if they had light screen, it wouldn't have mattered because either Slowbro did enough damage so Rayquaza would kill Blaziken behind reflect, or the other way around, Slowbro would do less damage through light screen, but Rayquaza would still kill Blaziken with the extreme speed. Yeah, probably Deoxys would have been in different shape, depending on how much the Rayquaza did true reflect on them. But I believe Coco would have still knocked Deoxys out with Thunderbolt, even through it, and Honchkrow wouldn't live Thunderbolt in any case, even if the light screen was up. So I believe that crit didn't actually matter at all, because Klefki would have died and one screen would have been up, like at the most. But yeah, pretty clean game from us. I think the possible roosting on the Deoxys defense was definitely a misplay. But other than that, not really much misplays. Prepping wise, Skarmory should have had enough defense to actually take two. Our liquidations of the rocks, which it didn't this time, it did 49%, I believe. How much did it do the next turn? It did 38. Oh well, yeah, it killed, so I can't actually tell if it was high roll or low roll or mid roll, but I could have definitely given Skarmory more investment on defense. But we learn from small mistakes. I'm happy with the win we got. And next week we are going to be playing Quinto and some team. Why don't I remember that right now? Something Honchkrows, I believe. But yeah, it will be up next week Saturday as well. And I'm hoping to keep our win streak going. But yeah, we will see later. See ya.